there guys, Sweet Tooth. Welcome to this installment of Explaining His Magic. I thought I'd decide to do this episode as a sort of quick analysis thing, because really, with this episode, Ponyville Confidential, what else can you say about it? I mean, I might be the only one on this. I don't really know any other person's perspective on this episode, but I just think this is really, really unneeded and just plain bad. This is like if you thought the Cutie Parks episode was uncomfortable, and you thought that the Family Appreciation Day episode was extremely awkward, and you think that the Sisterhood Social episode was completely unnecessary. Well, you take those elements from those episodes, those are cakewalks anyway, but if you put them all in this episode, it's just, oh, goodness me. Well, for those of you who don't know the story for this episode, I'll give you the brief synopsis. The Cutie Mark Crusaders want to have another go at getting their cutie marks, so what better way than to be in a newspaper, which kind of ties in nicely with whatever they're doing at the school, with Diamond Tiara being the, this over-aggressive boss who just wants whatever can sell the papers, really. And I guess getting the juicy news from every single citizen in Ponyville, even Equestria even, yeah, that gets to their heads, and really, from my experience, this is a story, this whole newspaper thing has been done to death. Like, Foster's, Powerpuff Girls, I'm sure Simpsons have done it, Ed, Ed and Eddie, all these other kids shows. I'm starting to notice, like, Canada has sort of a pattern on that. That's just me, but it's one of those storylines that haven't grabbed me anyway, even as a kid, and it's hard to believe that we're still using this kind of plot point, even into Friendship is Magic. That's really mind-boggling for me. It wouldn't mind me so much if they took advantage of the jokes here, like, oh, yeah, the Cutie Mark Crusaders are getting the photos, and that's funny, and no, they're just getting it because they want to fit in. And I guess it would be funny for Diamond Tiara, for this one instant, for this character to be actually genuinely likable. You take advantage of the fact that she's this over-the-top boss who just wants all the stuff that will sell the papers, but no, she's just Diamond Tiara. Which, I noticed her voice was kind of different, but that's just me. And even the main six, whatever screen time they have in this episode, to me, they feel like not the characters that we come to know and love. They're just stock characters just put in to fill in all the cliches of this episode. I mean, think about it. If you've seen the episode, you might know what I mean. But especially when it gets around to the third act, where they find out how the Cutie Mark Crusaders fit into all of this, and they just get mad. Yeah, does that sound like the type of thing, like, our main heroes would do? I mean, in Winter Wrap-Up, whenever Twilight messes up the stuff that they need to do to clear away for spring, that's understandable, because she doesn't know what to do. This is her first one. This is, like, little kids' territory. You think, oh, well, fillies will be fillies, but no, they go over the top just to show them how mad they are. I'm not talking to you. Forget your side of the story. I mean, just take a look at this scene with Applejack.
You're not mad at us too, are you?
Yup.
You're not even gonna talk to us?
Nope.
You should be ashamed of yourself, humiliating your sister and me like that. We don't want to talk to any of y'all right now, so take your little gossip column and your embarrassing photographs and just go away!
Is this meant to be funny? Is it funny because the roles are switched around with Applejack going yep and Big Mac speaking? No, I didn't find it funny. If anything, that just makes it more difficult to watch. And not in the sense that, oh, I feel for them, but no, it's just like, am I supposed to feel sorry? Am I supposed to... Ugh. Maybe I am overanalyzing this. It's what I generally do with not just Friendship is Magic, but in other stuff in general. But it just really bugs me how this is not the Friendship is Magic that we come to know and love. It's just a stock episode that you expect from other shows. And I don't want to think of this being the episode where the Cutie Mark Crusaders are actually becoming a pain. Because their first episode in Season 1... I didn't go in thinking, oh, they're going to be really good characters, or oh, no, these are really bad characters. I wanted to go in with whatever would come to mind at first, for me. And I've tolerated them for the most part, even though the stories that feature them themselves are just mediocre at best. They're not bad characters, really. They just want to do whatever it takes to get the cutie mark, which is a common thing for kids. They want to see where they fit into the world. It's not like it's a rarity on its own. But with this episode... I don't want to hate him just for this episode, but was the episode really needed anyway? Like, you've seen this in any other episode, it's not like it's taken advantage of that fact. It's just doing it in pony form. And people, I really need to know. Am I overanalyzing on this? Like, just a tad too much? Just please, let me know, comment in, share this with friends, so that way they might have a better argument on this, if there's anything good about this episode, because I don't want to put this in the bad that is Griffin the Brush-Off bad, but it's kind of in an area where I really don't want to watch this episode again. Unless I see it from a different perspective, and I feel like you guys can give me that opportunity. It was like the same with Family Appreciation Day, but this feels just like worse. I mean, that's my take on the matter, really. If I had someone with me right now just to help me out with this, then that would be much better. But this is just me being awkward. Feel like I've been cheated out on a nice little Friendship is Magic episode. So, yeah, didn't like Ponyville Confidential one bit. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong this whole time, but this feels like it's in the filler category anyway, but even in filler, this is just unusable. Ugh. Well, at least the next episode, well, technically filler anyway, is at least fun. I think you know what I'm talking about when I say that. So, guys, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, particularly on the comment part, because, I'm just gonna watch the next episode just to get that out of my head. See you guys next time.